Hello everybody, Ty Stewart Broker here with a quick update on the June 2021 updates to the residential listing agreement. So this video is for you if you've written plenty of listings before and you want to know what the changes are that they've just come out with to the listing agreement. If you haven't written any listings before, this video is not for you. We're not going to go over everything that the listing agreement does. We're just going over the changes. So let's jump right into it. And we've got the new version 621 of the residential listing agreement. I have highlighted in red here. The first change is in section 7C, and this is in response to the new coming soon status as it relates to days on market. So letting sellers know that having it coming soon might start the days on market meter running, so to speak, and that also that we may not have control over third-party sites the way they put that information in. So you could take a listing, have it coming soon for 21 days, and then when it hits the MLS, or at least a site that the seller can see, it could show that it's been on the market for 22 days, and they could be upset. So this kind of lets them know how that might work. And the next major change is in section 10. So this was in response to the legal community believing that the buyer cover letters could be used for discriminatory purposes. So the default here, if you don't do anything, is that the seller instructs you not to present them buyer letters. If you check that tiny box down here in section B of C2, that little box at next to the B, then you can present them buyer letters, but you're advising them that they cannot use the letters to select buyers based on any discriminatory method, and that you are not going to screen the letters before you give them to them. But if you don't do anything, the seller's telling you not to present them buyer letters, and you can explain to them why that is. One other change here is in 10E. This is in response to the new fire hardening rules and defensible space things that just came into play in July of 2021. And it indicates to the seller that you're going to order an NHD right when you take the listing, and that the seller may have to pay for that. Right now, NHD companies are not charging you just for an NHD at the time of the listing. They're not charging you unless you use the NHD and it closes escrow, but it just kind of puts the seller on notice that you need to order that report right away. And the last change here is the red highlighted part of paragraph 15, which indicates that you, the listing agent, can give a one-day code or lockbox access to an out-of-area agent that may not have SentryLock access, unless you check the box, in which case the seller's not authorizing you to give that lockbox access. So if you don't do anything with section 15, it just puts the seller on notice that you can share the lockbox access with agents out of the area. So those are the major changes to the June 2021 residential listing agreement. I highly encourage you to read the entire agreement word for word and line by line. Anything that you put in front of a seller should be something that you have completely read and understand already. And that's pretty much all you need to know about the RLA updates for this year. And keep doing a great job out there. I'm proud to be in business with you guys, and we'll talk to you later.